Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky this.
Bro, none can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yes, people. Yes, people. First of all, test. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Please let me know in the chat if you can hear me clearly, because you know what? I've been having audio troubles all day. For the last couple of days, I had internet troubles. So Joe Black's not been feeling good with his setup at the moment, people. But how are you doing? Please let me know if everything's good. Our audio's good. Thank you, Courts. Listen, first thing first, I would just like to say... Yes, people, show me the money. Do you know what? Yeah, at last, with the likes of Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, and now also Fulham bidding for the likes of McTominay, we might actually see some outgoings soon. And those outgoings are linked with the incomings, like Ugarte. Even though it looks like Man United are doing business, they're doing business when it comes to actually securing new deals. Think about it. We've been linked to Ugarte right now, and they're saying that we're going to get him on loan. I don't even think this deal for Scott McTominay matters with this anymore, because technically that's a sell for next season. We're doing good business right now, people. Think about what we're doing. Well done, Manchester United. You know what? You get a round of applause too. Oh no, it's going to be mad loud. You get a round of applause too, people. I'm telling you. Because right now, I really feel in your spirit. I see what they're doing, and it looks like we're moving in the right direction. Look, I get a little bit panicky when things go a little bit quiet. I can't lie. Maybe I'm just too reactionary. But in every single situation, when it comes to Ineos and business this summer, it seems like they've been doing the right thing. So you know what? I'm never, ever going to doubt them again when it comes to when things going quiet. Yeah, because look, the next deal on the line that I need to see now, even though we know we've got Ugarte coming, I think that's pretty much a done deal. We really need to move on a little bit further and think about that back line, especially what's going on with Euro and stuff. And I know people say, don't panic too much. He's only going to miss like 3 or 4 games, whatever, you know, he should be back after the first international break. But for me, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter anyway. It's just showing you how light we are all over the pitch. Every single time we play, we seem to get another injury. What is going on in them? Is it the medical department? Is it the medical department, or is it the way we're training? Look, I told you this season, yeah, it's no longer the THDL that has to move, fam. That has to move, because this season is Man United versus everything, and I do not care. I do not care. Yeah, if we have to take a real close look at what we're doing at Carrington, because right now it doesn't seem like we must be doing something wrong when it comes to training. Is it the training process? I'm not sure, but recovery ain't recovering. Yeah, the people that we're getting injured are fresh legs that have come in and they're already getting injured. It doesn't make any sense to me. But listen, guys, you know what? I'm not going to do the expected yapper like most people do. So what I'm going to do is, nah, bro, you know, I'm not sentimental, bro. I'm not even being sentimental. There's nothing being sentimental about that at all, bro. What I'm saying to you right now, let's get all of this. Let's get all these people sold. People like Maguire, hopefully as well. Hopefully McTominay will go too soon. He's the one on the board right now that's causing the bidding war. And it's good to see finally people are interested in our player. Like what we were saying before, we shouldn't undervalue our players. Let them come. Yeah, let them come, and then we can tell them what our players are worth, innit? That's what everybody else does to us. But anyway, like I said, I'm not going to spend too long yapping. I'm going to open up the lines right now, and then you guys can let me know what you think. Yappa, yappa, yappa. All right, come on, then, Shabazz. Listen, all I want to do right now is to celebrate the fact that we're actually attracting interest for our players. That's one of the main things that we have to be celebrating right now. Yeah, Ineos is doing the right thing, the correct thing, and we're moving in the correct direction. Yeah, there's been a little bit of updates on the Ugarte situation, like I said before. And now all I'm hoping for is for you to give me the light. Yeah, yo, that's all we need. Just give me the light, and then we can move forward in it. Yeah, I think if we can get those two things, we can then settle down and move forward into next season thinking, all right, we feel a little bit more secure now in the midfield and the defense. But you guys let me know what you think. First couple callers in. 1 second.
Channel 906. How raunchy.
yes, Shabazz.
What up,
Interest as
Joe?
always. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Uh, Not too bad, bro. Do you know, I've been having some audio issues over the last couple of days and internet issues, fam. I've just been having a mad one, innit? Yeah.
That
So,
that's okay. That's a given when you are the one hosting the stream. So
bro, I've been all over the place, innit? I've been in different locales, innit? Different locales. So,
uh,
anyway, how
I
you been doing anyway? Summer holidays, innit? The kids are driving me up the wall, fam.
nah, yeah. I've taken like time off work and all that. So I've just been chilling at home for the past I don't know how long. But yeah, we just need like don't worry about it, Joe. It's and also with the injuries, I've seen a couple of people kind of trying to blame it on the manager. It's like how
Yes.
sick can you be? Are you really implying that the training methods that he's been using for his entire managerial career are all of a sudden now bad? They weren't bad when he was at Ajax. They weren't bad and all of a sudden now the training methods are bad. Now Ineos are coming in with the new medical people as well. All right, with new
Hopefully.
medical. No, it's already happened. We got Gary O'Driscoll from Arsenal last
Yeah,
season
we've got
in the
new
main,
heads of departments, but sometimes the head of department can't feel.
and
They need
also
to
we got
start going around
no
and figuring out what's going on, though.
Joe. We also got new, not only head of department, we got new physios as well. I believe we got new people that actually work with the players. And also, like I'm pretty sure with the sporting directors, with the technical directors, they will be able to manage all of this that you're talking about, like about player sharpness and whatnot. That's the basic. Like the job description of a sporting director is to manage, link up the information from the manager to the medical staff and from the medical staff to the manager in regard to the first team players, and also sometimes like some of the academy players that work with the first team on a regular basis, like we've seen with Harry Amas and Toby Collier. For the last year they've been training with the first team, and now they're coming in, right? So we just need to calm down. That's what I was saying. Yes, like the other stream that I was on, you can't really put too much thought into previous injury records, because look at Lenny Euro. He had like no previous injury record and he comes in and he's injured. And then some people, they have prior injury records and they move to a club and they don't get injured. It's not a
Yeah,
linear.
but come on, look, something must be. You're not a little bit worried. There must be something in the back of your head thinking that something is really wrong here. Like, how come every match we played in preseason, someone's come off injured, fam? That's mad.
Because I'll tell you one thing. Everybody that plays against Man United, they treat it like a final. That's the biggest game of their life. That's why playing for United is different than playing for any other club in this world, especially like in the Premier League. There's no shirt that's heavier than the Man United shirt. And there are players that are bang average that play for other teams and do well. Like playing for Arsenal is a lot easier than playing for Man United. And that's just a fact.
Whoa,
It is.
I-
We
whoa,
are
whoa,
we are
whoa,
we are on
whoa,
the same
whoa,
level.
whoa, whoa.
Like
What?
what? I I
What?
are you saying that it's easier to play for United than to play for Arsenal? Are you implying that?
Okay, just let me look. I've
No, no.
only got one other caller in here, so I'm just gonna bring him in. Yeah,
Yeah.
Courts. Let me ask you this
Shabazz,
question. This guy
Shabazz, what are
just
you
told
talking
me.
about?
Thank you. Am I going crazy here? Them man were
Shabazz,
finishing second, and they were in Champions League and all that thing, fam, and we got dropped out in that.
No,
And it's
and
hard
that's
and
not
to
what
play
I'm.
and
for
what?
Man United.
Joe
That
asked
that
you a
just
question.
explains my point. That you literally just, I've just said, playing for United, that wearing that shirt has a higher burden than any other club because we are the most talked about. We're in the
That is
media the
true.
most. No, no,
Okay,
Joshua,
okay,
But
hold
what
okay.
on,
about the
hold on, hold
injuries?
on. Let me finish. Then you interrupt. Okay?
Do you know, of course, I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to bring you back. One second, one second. Just talk,
I'm
Shabazz.
just
Maybe
this
maybe I
this
wasn't
is
listening properly.
yeah
Say
no
that one more
this
time.
is separate from the with the injuries. I'm just saying, just be patient. It'll all just it'll be fine. Sometimes it's more about luck than anything else. Sometimes you're just in a bad patch, and with the injuries, especially muscle injuries, you think they don't have. If we here without any medical knowledge or medical background can sit here and say, oh, he should get 50 minutes, 30 minutes, we can like imply anything, right? We don't have any background or any information even about the injury, and we are here trying to say, oh, they're not doing this right or that right. But
True.
this is not how top level football works. They have people that have been in positions like for their entire lives. Do you think all of a sudden Ten Hag doesn't know how to manage players injuries ever since he's come to
No, you know
United?
what? You're right. It's not just about him as well, though, because you know what? I was speaking to KG the other day, right? And he did say this to me. Do you remember the Jose All or Nothing? Did you watch that?
Yeah.
And the bit where he said he asked the medical compartment, is this player ready? And they told him no.
Yeah,
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's that situation. If your medical department tells you someone is available, you're going to play them because at the end of
exactly.
the day, you want them to play. You want to play your best team. You want to play your fittest 11, your best 11, even, right? So
Exactly. And that
sometimes,
comes that comes both from the medical team and the player. So if the player's telling them that I'm ready, that I feel okay, that and they don't see any underlying problem, uh, so sometimes it's like you can't have to like witch hunt on who is to blame. This is not a blame. This is a team effort. Like this whole thing that, and also like the new people that came into our medical team, they will also need time, just as it'll need time for the director of football, the technical director, to embed into the club and move on. It all takes time. We just need to stay calm. And also, it's sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. Look at Kobe. Like we, because sometimes like when you're out of the firing line for the first 3 months for Euro, like maybe then it's easier for him to like not be just thrown into the deep end, although I believe he has all the qualities to do well even if he's starting. But sometimes it helps that now we are that kind of forces the club to make that Delict signing no matter what. That kind of forces
I
their
mean,
hand.
this is something I wanted to ask you as well before you go, actually. Just staying on subject,
No,
yeah.
no,
How do you feel
I have
about
to say
this little
one thing.
bidding war that we're having?
It's all just negotiation tactics. We'll all be fine. With Scott McTominay, you're talking about, right?
Yes, please.
It
Yes, the
was,
bidding war.
Scott McTominay. I think it's a good time for him to leave. His value has increased from the year before because he scored a lot of crucial goals. But I'll end on this. The thing that you missed. I was saying playing for United just because of the history that we have, just because of the stature of the club, just because of how much negativity like that is around the club spread by the media. It is a lot harder for any player to play for United than any other Premier League club. I would say most clubs, because we are on the same level as playing for Real Madrid or Barca, and those shirts are heavy just because of the history. Not everybody can take that pressure. Some bang average players
Do you
that
know
leave
what?
United, they look good in other teams because it's not the same pressure. It's not the same.
It's true. You know what? I'll give you that one. Maybe I did miss that earlier. You're right. I'll drop a bomb and I'll give you a round of applause for that still.
Alrighty, have
Right.
a good one.
Always raised heavy. Take care, Shabazz. And it's true. How much people have come to Man United and have actually just failed? And you're like, why? These guys were good everywhere else they played. So how come when you come to Man United, all of a sudden it feels like you can't perform? Where did what's his name go? Jonathan was back there, I do believe. Um, what you saying, bro? How you doing?
What's going on? The thing that Shabazz was saying is you asked him about injuries, and then he was talking about the weight of the shirt. Both are true. The Man United shirt weighs heavier than any other shirt in this country, but
That's true.
that doesn't explain the muscle injuries. Like there must, if something consistently happens, in terms of the amount of injuries we're getting. And I'm not saying this is a blame game, but something needs to be looked into. Because if this was 1 or 2 times, you think, okay, this is unfortunate. But the consistency of it means we need to check, like, some due diligence needs to be done, because we're losing players consistently. And I don't know who's at fault.
Every single match, bro. Every single match that we have played this preseason, someone has come off injured. That's what is mad. Yeah, and I know we've got new head of a new physios. Shabazz was just saying, and we've have new head of departments. But bro, I'm telling you right now, it's crazy. Hey, listen, people, don't be calling nobody a waste man in the chat. By the way, yeah, I'm gonna put you on timeout for that. Yeah, people, just chill. Yeah,
Calma, people,
so the beef in
calma.
the chat earlier as well. Like, everybody, calm down, man. Everybody, calm down. I know I'm Mr. Shut Up, but like, just calm down.
I've never understood the beefing in the YouTube comments personally, but anyway,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. But yeah, I just think why I didn't watch the game. I wasn't staying up till 3 o'clock or waking up at 3 o'clock, and I got work today. Did you watch the game?
I did. Do you know what's funny, right? I saw the Manchester I saw someone in a mask in the stands, right? And I was like, is that really the Manchester? And then after the show, KG and that man interviewed him. I was like, it was really
it was him.
I saw him.
So did you stay awake or did you have a nap? Because
I went to sleep and then I woke up.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, if you did stay awake till 5, that's impressive. Because boy, I considered it. You know, I actually considered it. I considered it, and then I was like, I'm not getting paid for this.
And I fell asleep. Yeah, bro, I'm not getting paid for this, but I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it. Yeah, I enjoy.
And if it was if it was a league game, I would do it. But for a preseason game, I'm like, nah, man, I need to sleep. Boy.
You know what though? It's for some reason, yeah, I'm starting to see that a lot of people are taking these preseason games a little bit too serious as well, because some of the tackles that were flying in yesterday it's crazy. I thought it was just the Arsenal Man United game where it was so feisty. For some reason, Real Betis wanted to bang us up as well, fam. I don't understand.
Yeah, I saw some highlights. A lot of people spoke about how bad the refereeing was. You see a bit of that in the highlights, but I just think there needs to be a bit more protection of players at times, because
especially in preseason. Look, the thing is, it's the preseason that's really pissing me off. That the referees is letting any tackles fly. Like, bro, no. Like, it should be like a kids game. Yeah, any heavy tackles, just yellow card, bro. There's no need for heavy tackles. We're just playing a light game of football here to get some blood in the motors. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
and it doesn't even have to be it doesn't even have to be a yellow card. It's just referee, talk to the person. Just be like, bro, calm down a bit. We're here, like, just have that communication, because, like, we don't want to see any of our players get injured for a stupid tackle, do we?
100%. This is what I mean. And it's these little stupid tackles that I'm watching. And look, at the end of the day, if you're getting away with something, you're going to keep doing it. Yeah? That's what's going to happen. And what I saw yesterday, players were just getting away with being rough, however rough they wanted to be. Yeah, and nobody was getting reprimanded. I swear he gave up like a yellow card right at the end or something like that. Like, he thought, oh yeah, I need to put a card in there somewhere. Like, it was towards the very end when he finally brought out a yellow card.
That's it. Anyway, quickly, forget Man United for a second. Jamaica, Steve McLaren, what were you saying?
Jamaica! Hey, do you know what though? I was cussing in the group chat at first, right? I was like, oh my God. But you know what, yeah? You know what we had before?
It can't be
Bruce Ball might just do it in a cup tournament. Them Copa America man, listen, I think we can do that.
The Icelandic manager that we had, he didn't set us up right for the Copa America at all. So I'm hoping Steve McLaren could do the job.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like, I don't think we have a crap team. I think we could move forward. Hey, I don't care what anybody's saying. I know that a lot of Man United people are listening, but listen, sign up Mason Greenwood quick.
see, we'll disagree. We'll disagree on that one, but that's fine. So I don't want him there.
Get out. No, I'm joking. Come back still.
But yeah, no, I'm excited, bro, because I'm hoping we can qualify for the World Cup. Because if we do, I'm gonna try everything to get out there to see Jamaica play in the World Cup. So that'll be
No,
good.
100%, bro. Look, if Jamaica gets into any World Cup, you know we will always turn up. That's the thing, yeah.
Because
If Jamaica gets into anything, I'm turning up.
I was 4 in '98, so I didn't really. I got pictures of me and my twin in like Jamaica kits and stuff, but I don't remember any of it. So to see Jamaica play in the World Cup,
I slightly remember it because England was ablaze with Jamaica flags, fam. Where I live, yeah, there was Jamaica flags everywhere, yeah. I remember it a
but
little
you're
bit.
South
I was
London,
not
innit?
young. Bro, it was, I tell you, it was like where I lived was Jamaica. Basically, yeah. That was Jamaica. Everywhere was Jamaica. Jamaica/England flags is everywhere. Everywhere.
South London's like Little Kingston, innit? Or it used to be anyway.
I mean, well,
So,
we're such a big melting pot in London, yeah. That's what I would say. London is the biggest melting pot across the world, I would think. I don't care what people say about New York and their places. London's
it. But I think I'm excited. I'm hoping, like something different. That manager needed to go after that tournament that we had because we didn't show out at all. So
no. Listen, we lost every single game. Although I think we was robbed. I don't know if anybody saw the short. I was on Man Like Will Stream doing a co-watch along, and you know what?
I was so glad that there was no. I was
pissed.
mad. I couldn't go to sleep afterwards. And bear in mind, it's like 3 o'clock.
I don't like doing these watch alongs sometimes, fam. Yeah, because after a watch along, you get angry. You get angry.
I was watching along with no one watching me, and I was vexed. So,
by the way, people, yeah, Course is my last caller, and if you guys want me to end the stream soon,
can do that. So I'm sure this stream's gonna be a YouTube Shorts, isn't it?
Whoa, hold on. Is that racist? Nah, I'm joking. It's not.
Anyway,
yourself. Yeah.
Wait, John, what was the surname? Hernandez.
Hernandez, yes.
I'm guessing like not to, but maybe a Mexican there. So obviously,
Are you Mexican? Are you Spanish? What part of the world do you hail from, Jonathan? How dare you? Because you man was the one that robbed us. Actually,
it was. Who's it? Oh, the referee, bruv.
Mexico and Ecuador, both robbed.
Teeth.
He scored. It was not counted as onside when he was onside. Yeah.
I was jumping around the kitchen as well.
Cartel for manager.
Bringing the vibes.
Oh, no,
anyway, are we getting a true? Are we getting a truth is truth this evening, Joe?
100%. It's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah. So I've got the subjects lined up. Truth is truth on Thursdays, 10 o'clock always. But you know what, people? Look. I'm gonna put out the link one more time, and if you think that I'm not afraid to end the stream early, I will.
There you go. 8 minutes is gone, so the video can monetize and move on, innit?
Yeah, listen, I've gone past the 8 minutes long time ago, innit? Yeah, my monologue was monologuing. I've said all I needed to say. If I'm being honest, I just need to hear from the delegates. If the delegates don't want to talk today, then it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it is, people. Like CJ, I see you. Araya, I see you. NN, I see you. Crackhead, call in. SLD, Woodside, you've been making bear noise in there. Berserker, I see you, man. Jonathan Hernandez, you've been talking bear crap. You call in. DRE, you call in. Lucky Thing, you call in. Harry, you know what? You did call in, and I haven't read your super chat. 1 second. Injuries were bad across all teams last season. United, unfortunately, most impacted. Preseason injuries are mostly impact injuries, not muscle. The man broke his foot, though, bro.
And Hoyland was a muscle. Hoyland pulled his hamstring. Rasmus was a muscle injury.
That's a muscle. Bro, that's a muscle injury. Hoyland pulled his hamstring as well.
Yeah.
So look, this is the thing. There's little knocks, yeah, but when you're getting these muscle injuries that are reoccurring throughout this, it's worrying to me. I don't know about you, man, but it's worrying to me. But you know what?
That's the thing, because Mount last season, it was the same thing. Muscle injury, come back for a bit. Muscle injury, like there's this reoccurrence. Hoyland, was it once or twice? Hoyland, I think it was. He had the back problem when he came, but then he pulled his hamstring last season. So, and then Casemiro had a muscle injury last year. Shaw had a muscle injury. There was a lot of players with muscle injuries, and I know there was the big. I know there's the whole, it was a football like wide problem because of the fixture congestion, the World Cup in the middle of the season. But like the super chat said, we were affected. But what can we do to get past this? Because we can't just be like, oh, it's happening to everyone, let's not do something. We need to try and do something, because we can't just be losing
So we need
players
to have a
left,
better
right, and
situation. At the end of the day, when you see something happening to everybody, you don't just sit back and say, "Oh, it's happening to everybody. Let's just go with it." No, you try and say, "How do we become better than everybody else by trying to make sure that it's not happening to us as often?" Simple. Injuries will happen as always, but you cannot just accept it. But not just about it. Before you go though, bro. Yeah. Actually, no. Do me a favor, 1 second, because I've got another caller just jumped in, and you've done a terrific job of helping me out until someone else jumped in.
That's right. Yeah, bring them in.
Could you hang up out just in case, though? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hang up. I'll hang back.
If you can. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what? Yeah. Hey, Batchy's in the chat, people. It's the one, the only. Hey, man like Kenny. What are you saying, bro?
Oh, big up Joe. It's been a while. How have you been?
How are you still awake? How are you still awake? I know you watched the match yesterday. Like, what time is it right now?
I did. Right now I'm in the South Asian country, Singapore, right now for a holiday. So it's currently 10 o'clock.
Okay. Cha-ching. Yeah, you can eat. Cha-ching. Well, does great, yeah. Hey, answer this question. How loud is this for you? Yeah, can you hear this clearly?
Yeah, I can hear it perfectly. I can hear it. Yeah.
Tell me, are you not happy with what's going on with McTominay right now?
You mean like the second bid of? You mean like the third bid offer of?
We have a bid from Galatasaray.
You know what? I'm kind of all right with the 23 million pounds. I mean that's. I mean, I wouldn't mind him being sold with that amount, especially with his last year on his contract. I wouldn't mind that.
Don't forget, we still have an extension. That's something people. I know he's in the last year, but it's like Wan-Bissaka last year. We have the option to extend if we want to right now for another year. So if people want to say that we don't want to pay you that amount, come on, like 25 to 30, we can keep it for 1 more year if we really want to.
Yeah, I just hope that I just hope that maybe the club can just I would just say increase the bid a little bit from like 25 mil to and plus 5 add-ons. So that should be 30. So I wouldn't mind that amount as well. As long as the Deadwood is gone, I'm just happy about it. Like, it's just madness. Like, we still have Deadwoods in the preseason. So, but I can't lie. And for the preseason game, the first half I was really impressed with Amad Diallo. Sancho looked all right. There's a slapper. I forgot his name. Is it Harry Amas?
Harry Amas, yeah. What about him?
Yeah, Harry Amas. I thought he showed some really good promise. Really good promising.
Listen, I've been saying Harry Amas for a little while now, but I can't remember who the other person was that played left back for us as well in the first game of the season. But people were trying to big him up more than they were thinking of Harry Amas.
It might be Murray. I can't exactly remember his name.
Murray, that's it. That's his name, Murray. Yeah, people were saying that him because he had a better game, but nah, Harry Amas. I think he's going to be consistent. I think he's going to grow come into the next season. Hopefully, anyway, because I don't know if we're going to be able to afford to get another left back.
Personally, for me, we still need a left back because I don't know when is Malaysia expected to kind of regain back his fitness, especially he missed the whole 23-24 season, and we have Luke Shaw who's really injury prone as well. So I still think
a lot of people are saying that. A lot of people are saying that Malaysia injury is something that when you're out for that long, for a whole year, it's something that really you can't come back from. You know what I mean? But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, Joe. So right now I'm still calm and Joe, like what's really funny. I don't understand why people are blaming injuries on Ten Hag solely. Maybe Ten Hag and the coaching staff. See, I blame slightly on Ten Hag and the coaching staff because they weren't aware of the AstroTurf pitch. but like blaming Ten Hag just individually, it's just kind of becoming really too obsessive, just in my opinion. But if you blame it like collectively, then you know what, it makes sense. If you just blame just on Ten Hag, it's like you're just blaming only one guy and all.
Yeah, well, you know what it is, yeah. I think, like I said, I'm trying to be a little bit more, put some more perspective on the whole situation right now, right? Because
Exactly.
last season, everybody knows I was very, very Ten Hag intrinsic. Ten Hag is the man, blah 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 blah. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm looking at everything as a collective now, rather than just being focused on the other departments. Because people were saying I was biased last season, so I'm going to try and be a little bit more intrinsic and look at everything as a collective rather than just one area. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I agree. We have to focus on like the whole collectively, instead of just only blaming like one, just one guy in the whole club department. I wouldn't do it. I would blame pretty much. Joe, can I ask you something? Do you honestly blame the players for not taking care of their own fitness issues?
No, because I mean, every day they turn up for training, right? Which is work. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want to be an even better player than the player that's playing next to you, you should be also doing what you need to do at home, right? That should be something that gives you your drive and in whatever you want to do in life, period, right? But
Yeah,
if
100%. I was just
you're doing the normal day-to-day training, that should be enough to keep you fit enough to play on it every week.
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
know what I mean?
100%. I was just
So
fair enough. I was just asking. A very curious question because I remember Wayne Rooney. He was like months ago. He was talking about the players, like players just pretending to be injured, and also maybe I'm kind of suspecting a little bit on the players as well. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a little bit side eye on the players as well.
hey, listen, I'm always questioning players when they're deciding not to play. When last week he
Exactly.
was not too bad. Do you
Exactly,
know what I
bro.
mean? Don't. I've always had these questions at certain times, especially when it comes close to the end of the season, and some players just don't want to play. Do you know what I mean? Some people
That
just,
actually lasts for long
you know,
still.
it's true, bro. You lasted long, Kenny. Hey, listen,
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I
it's
forgot
it's it's,
Stephanie.
it's like 10 o'clock still. So if this was in the midnight, like I would have slept, to be honest.
10 o'clock, yeah, 10 o'clock at night.
uh, I usually sleep around like 12, so in the night. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
so
you,
I'm still kind of awake for a bit.
battery's not dead yet. Hey, yo, Kenny, listen, big up yourself, man.
Pick
Thanks
up
for calling,
yourself, man.
bro. Take care, take care. Hey, listen, I'm telling you right now, this has actually been a very, very quiet stream. I've just been enjoying the show me the money. But hey, nobody here to talk to me apart from Court Star. Yo, Courts, listen, I'm probably gonna end the stream now. Like one more time, I'm gonna put this in the chat, yeah. Anybody want oh shame. As soon as I said that, someone jumped in.
There you go.
There you go.
Go on, bring them in then. Bring them in.
One
Bring them in.
second. I'm gonna bring him in. 1 second. Hold on, he's not there properly. Oh, he's there. He's there. He's there. 1 second. It's hot, by the way, people. I don't know where you live right now, but we're living in London, and my God, these lights, that sun, blood, I'm sweating. It's hot. Jesus. Yo, Kenny,
Yo, what's good, Joe?
can you
My
hear
man.
me? What are you saying, bro?
Bro,
Listen, hey. Are you down with this? Hold on. He has a special line right at the end that I deliberately. I love the black man.
shut
I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, bro?
Would you
Where's
mind
everybody?
Where are you, Will? Yeah, I want to talk to you, Will. Call in. Actually, don't bother. You're Arsenal fan. Go in. But listen,
Move.
bro, listen, let me ask you something, yeah. Are you happy about the way that we're moving again? Once again, do you know what? It seems like each week Ineos tries to, what is it? They impress us. They impress us a little bit more. I think even the way that we're working around this Ugarte deal, the fact of the matter is I don't think we have that much more funds to spend. But the fact that we can get him in on a loan to buy next season is amazing. Because some people are saying it could be a risk. Yeah. But think about it. Even when you buy someone up front, cash money, it's still a risk. Do you know what I mean? Any sort of buy is a risk, even if you're buying it for next season or this season. So for me, they're doing good business.
Yeah, but I like it. The thing is that for me, I really hope they could have done it already. This Ugarte thing, like taking it out of the way, and then we just start concentrating on this, because the defense need a sit down. Like it needs more attention, because the midfield we already have Ugarte, because PSG have already gotten Yao Neves, so we know for a fact that Ugarte is, and we're the only ones talking with him. He's agreed terms. He seems to be interested in coming to United, so that's a done deal. Why not just get that deal out of the way quick? If it's a loan deal, confirm it tonight if they can, and then
But let's face it. Do you know what it is? Yeah, there's always the little bits about how much more are you going to pay us? What are you going to pay us up front? What are you going to pay us after the loan things ended? You need to tell us that now. You know what I mean? Those are the kind of things that people they're probably finding out right now. Do you know what I mean?
Because I think the loan deal comes with, it's not like an option to buy. It comes with who said, Kenny, I ain't look, listen, Botswana Papi ain't looked this fly before, man. That's my brother, He gonna be mad when he sees this. Yeah.
You look alike, I can't lie. Yeah.
Bro, we're from the south. Botswana, I'm from Zambia, so he's Botswana, and we're the same people. So it's like there's that similarity. You know what I mean?
You could be cousins.
We could be cousins, because he was right. Maybe my dad moved.
Yo, exactly. Zambian Papi.
I should change that to Zambian Papi. Yeah, but for real.
Now we got you. We're Kanye West already. You can't change it.
Yeah, exactly.
West and Botswana Papi. You guys can have an old show. Yeah, the brothers from another mother's.
So, bro, for me, to be honest, I'm still stuck on my guns. It's looking very inevitable that Wan Bissaka is leaving. For me, I just want him. I want these guys to concentrate on this, on central midfield, left back, and another defensive central defender. Because
I mean, look, it's not like they have it though, innit? One thing you just said, look, they're concentrating on midfield right now because we're after Ugarte, yeah?
Yeah.
You know that we've been talking about another central defender because just came at the light. Yeah, right? So these things.
How many times, bro? That song has been chatting. That song has been on the top Billboard 100, and still he hasn't gone on tour. It's like you're waiting for your favorite artist to go on tour, bro. He's still not putting up the. We're gonna look bad if we keep going. Just give me the light, and he doesn't even.
It's so calm.
He doesn't even light up a candle, bro.
It's so calm. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, that's why you put your neck on the line, fam. We're putting the neck on the line. We're risking it. It's risky business, but we want this guy in it. We need, in fact, even if it's not Delit, yeah. Look, we was also interested in what's the other guy that we stopped talking about? Brathwaite, and the other guy that we was talking about, Debo. Do you know what I mean? We were interested in but this is what I'm saying. Brathwaite, Debo, Delit, I'm calling him Delit, yeah. These are all players that we've been interested in. Over there.
You stuck on the song, just give you the light. You're like,
that's right. This is the reason. But look, this is the reason, though, bro. Yeah, we're definitely in for other defenders. We know that we need more, especially defensively.
Yeah,
because everybody knows the manager doesn't want Lindelof, and he kind of doesn't want Maguire. You're very bottom of the pecking order if we have to bring back somebody like Johnny Evans to play in front of you. So,
bro, look at the time is not with us. Saturday, are we playing Liverpool? After that is the Community Shield. That's a curtain raiser. The season has begun. So for me, I'm rather Bedman team.
I can't wait, I actually can't wait. Yeah, bring it. What? Yeah, people talk about the Arsenal game. Bring it. What? Liverpool first game. Arnie Snot. And it's not move, fam. Yeah, this season,
Bro,
fam.
I was feeling
I'm
like
telling
you.
you.
I was feeling like you, but right now I'm moving cautiously. Look, Euro is already missing, let's say three months, bro. Look at it. So basically, we only have
We can't
Zex.
play a game about Euro. We weren't a good team in the first place, fam. We need to be able to.
Bro, we
We
were
just
not
got
a
this
good
kid,
team in the first place, bro. We were not. We
bro.
finished eighth, bro.
Listen, we finished eighth. Yes, that remember everybody was injured though as well. Halfway, I mean, most of the season. Yeah, when we had a decent amount of players back. Yeah, when we had Lucha back. When we had
Car-
McTominay.
uh, bro, now
Sorry,
you Mike Tillman,
Wan-Bissaka was back. That Low was back.
bro.
Bro, the
Like
thing is,
these
look,
are
look,
people.
look,
These are people
look
we
what
are
happened to
crying
Man
to
City.
leave. These are the same people we are
Bro, we
crying
beat
to
Man
leave.
City. We beat Liverpool. We can do it again next season. FA Cup competition. Beat them in the league now. That's the next step, isn't it? League performance must be good now. Yeah.
But if we're not bringing in players, that's not gonna work, bro. Right now, we've just have one player. As we've brought in two players, quite right, but one is already out for more than 2 months, 3 months. With they're
That's
saying,
true.
and when Manchester say 3 months, they've been saying, you know what they used to say first when Malacia got injured? They say, he's out for a little bit, for
Yeah.
5 weeks, something. The guy
Yeah,
doesn't
but we
even.
got to trust the new medical heads. We got to trust the new medical heads. They know what they're doing now, innit? Hopefully.
But for me, I'm just gonna say this: if this week, if we go into Monday, and nothing has happened, I'm starting to worry, like genuinely, because there is nothing we've done then. Because it's the same. We've replaced Varane with an 18-year-old, quite all right, and he's injured. We won't be available. We still have the same two injury-prone left backs, bro.
What are you saying then? We just bought one to make
Ah,
him to injure him to make it feel like we had Varane again. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. Like,
Rude.
no,
Listen,
real
yeah. Do
talk,
you know
man.
what?
Yeah.
Look, heading into next season, then you're telling me you're not as confident as I am. Yeah, you're not ready for this next season. Then
I'm not. I am, but I was when I saw the two signings come in real quick. But there's been time where other signings, especially other departures, like why are we stalling with selling
you got to
McTominay?
do
Offers,
business.
bro, offers have
It's
been
not
given.
stalling, fam. They're trying to facilitate the best deal possible. Come on, look, the work
Bro,
that Ineos has done
McTominay
already. Surely
25
you can
is good.
trust them now to do what they're doing properly.
I, I I can't fully jump in because I've never seen them work all together as a unit like this. They are all trying to do this, for the first time as well. So it would be naive for me to just jump in and say, yeah, they're gonna do it. I also have to question them from jump. I also have to give them a little bit of leeway, quite right. But where I see them moving a little bit shaky, I should be able to call it out. You know, that's, I think, the most mature thing to do, because we
Fair enough.
usually get excited about. And look at us; we're easy to please, United fans. These two signings that came in, the team looked a little bit nice. We already Birdman things, right? Now,
Because we get excited when things go right, innit? We can't help but get excited, fam. When
but
things are
that's when we
moving
drop
right,
the
when it's
ball.
been so
That's
bad
when
for
we
so
drop.
long.
Bro, that's when we drop the ball. That's when we even look. This is what used to happen even in the Glazers, bro. They would give us a marquee signing and we rub our hands like Birdman and then think everything is okay. You know, I'm telling you. That's
Yeah.
why we have to move differently this time. Every time there's time, like every moment we see, every week day that passes without any progress towards a new signing, we should be able to raise serious questions, because already Euro and Zexi, that's old news. They've already been purchased. We need to clear other positions now in order for us to compete. You know, we can't rely
It's
on
true.
kids. We can't rely on kids. Look at the way this kid performed yesterday, Amos. He performed very well. He got fortunate with the assist, with that Ahmad assist, with his overlap. He got a little bit fortunate, we can say that, but his fighting spirit is there. You can see that. We can't throw all that weight on that kid. He needs as in now we bring
Yeah,
him
but
in
that's
as
why we
well.
need options, fam. That's why we need options, isn't
Left
it?
back, right?
Like, look, squad depth and rotation is the answer, as Harry
Absolutely.
says.
I totally agree with Harry on
Oh,
that
that
one.
was in reply to that that was in reply to the injuries, though, I do believe. But do you know what? I thought it worked very well there as well when it comes to this whole can't put pressure on the kids as well. Because,
Yeah,
bro, sometimes you say, okay, we need experience, sometimes you just need what, two for every position, so you know, or two or three for every position, so you know that they will be tenacious. They're gonna put in enough effort, and if one's not
enough
putting enough,
effort.
you can
Yeah,
try another one. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
it is what it is.
I mean, it's.
I
I
think we
like.
need.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Like I like it when a position has two or three that can push themselves. We see how Luke Shaw comes to life as soon as we purchase a player on the left back. But the last season he's just been gone. So as the person that was coming to bring him to give him the pressure to be his deputy. So we suffered a lot on that. What's your take on Anthony? Where do you stand with Anthony, bro?
That's where I stand on that, and he's still talking as well. He's still talking. Nah, joking, bro. Do you know what? I would answer that question, but you know what it is? We have been talking for bare long in it, yeah. And it's only because I didn't have much callers. And sorry to everybody that's been waiting. So let me just bring in some new people, and then we can even come back to that conversation. Keep that in your mind. If the show runs short, we can always come back to it, innit? I'm just gonna go in order. Mr. Yo, what are you saying, brother?
Bruv, you do these shows at random times of the day, man. How am I supposed to join?
I thought afternoon times would be better because in the morning you should be working.
Not
You
me.
should be working. But you know what though, man? I'm in this kind of mood right now. Yeah, listen, you party with me, man. You F with it.
Let's collect, man. I need value
Let's
for money on these players, man.
Hey, bro, come on, listen.
Whoever says sell McTominay for cheap, you are sniffing milk.
Shut up. Shut up.
Exactly, man. Let us get value for money for our players.
Thank you, bro.
Who are these people? Tell me who they are. Who are they?
Addy, was it you?
No, I said.
Get out then. What's it? Rockstar, was it you?
Who is it? Nah, selling for decent piece. What are you talking about?
Hold on,
We
then.
need money. We need bread. Find them all.
Was it you?
It was me, fam.
You wanted some
I'm
McTominay for
just
peanuts?
lying. It wasn't me, bro. Keep it moving, bro. It wasn't me.
So what? Are you not happy that we're having this little bidding war at least now with Scott McTominay then?
Bro, of course I'm happy. I wanted Scott sold. I'm not the one that says selling for 5 million. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
The only thing is, there's something in that Chelsea water, bro. I'm hearing Gallagher is going for 40 to 45. There's something in that
He
London
said
water.
what?
There's
He said
something
what?
there, bro.
How
Atletico
much?
Madrid, 40 million for Conor Gallagher. There's something in the water, bro. It's not normal. The fees these guys command for Conor Gallagher, bro.
20 mil.
Meanwhile,
And he's got 1 year left too. Hey,
bro. I'm
See,
McTominay.
no,
They're
what
pricing
we
us.
doing wrong? We should have hired everybody at Chelsea in the department of selling people, fam. Yeah, I don't understand. They've been
Bro, do
doing
you
this
know
for
the
years.
absolute funny thing? Bowley came in, brought his own people, and they're still bro, they're shafting everyone.
They're
Havertz
still
went for
doing it.
what? Mount went for what? They're just selling these people for bare peas, and then people are pricing us for our Wan-Bissaka and Scott McTominay. McTominay
It's
gets
Chelsea,
you
I guess.
goals. A midfielder that gets you goals costs less than Conor Gallagher, bro.
disrespect. And we got
Gallagher.
people in this fan base that want us to sell these boys for 15 million pounds.
No,
What sort of
bro, I
shit?
am convinced those guys want us to use Old Trafford grass to buy players because it makes
I'm
no
not being
sense.
funny though, yeah.
No, these
Gallagher is
people, they
actually
drink
a more
water from the fountain at Old
McTominay fan.
Trafford. No. These people, they drink water from the Old Trafford fountain, from the
Fountain of
waterfall.
crack, bro.
You know what I
Just
mean?
moving
Rubbish.
reckless.
Nonsense.
Nonsensical, bro. I don't. You know what? Yeah. The only thing I made this thumbnail yesterday. In fact, yeah, I made it yesterday. I was gonna try and do a Red Wednesday. Then I fell asleep. So yeah. But then I woke up to watch the game. Yeah. So I ran the same. But then KG did the same thing, and he was talking about Scott McTominay on this bidding war. And I was like, yes, perfect. Because you know what? I want to really know that. I want to ask you guys, like Charles, like I know that you wasn't really happy with him anyway. The guys that are saying selling for 15 mil, please tell me that you do recognize that this is the kind of value that we should be demanding, not even just accepting, because this is poor, even. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said,
Yeah.
the Chelsea water fan, how come Chelsea are selling players that remember Scott McTominay is not on big wages, you know? Scott McTominay starts for his country all the time. Yeah.
He scores
Scott McTominay
goals,
captains his
bro.
country all the
This
time,
is a
actually.
Come on,
goal
man.
And then
scoring
this guy scores
midfielder.
goals. Gallagher don't do none of that.
McTominay has accomplished more. McTominay has played Champions League nights. He's won cups. He's been here and
Exactly.
there, bro. Everywhere. He's played in the Euros. He's starting for his bloody country. Anything you want that will command the
Players.
fee, this guy has
This
it.
boy scored 7 Premier League goals last season.
Bro,
We
there are
need more
strikers in
money.
the league that didn't get up to 5, and they're
You
telling
know
us
what I
this
mean?
brother is
Do
only
you know what?
worth
No.
10
They
to
need to
15.
they need to
Facts.
Oh, me the money, bro.
show me the money, fam.
Bro, Smith Rowe went for 34 million. There's
Nah.
something in the London waters, bro. Manchester just doesn't have it.
Do you know what? Maybe it's the area they get to live in it. There's Chelsea's a nice ends, isn't it? The rich people ends. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe,
Because
bro,
Manchester,
connections.
bro, I don't know how come we can't demand the same amount of money that
Heavy
Chelsea are demanding
nepotism,
for their
bro, in
players, fam. When they're
the
less than everything you just said was true. Yeah. This guy has less achievements than McTominay, but he's only worth what 20, 23 mil.
personal and club. Less than McTominay, bro. And McTominay is only
Nonsense.
worth 20 million. And also, I just want to say something here because we need to help Mark. It's reached a point an intervention is necessary. This guy
What? You want us
yesterday,
to help what? You want us to help what? This guy.
bro,
I'm
this
listening.
guy
I'm listening. I'm
yesterday
listening.
told me
I'm gonna
Lenny
drop
Euro,
this in the
he
chat because
wasn't
I know Mark's listening.
serious. I hear that he's out for 3 months. This guy said we should not stress. Euro is out for 3 months now.
Robbie. Exactly.
I don't
So
understand how he does it.
I
don't
told
get
this
it.
guy, yeah, if he blames the season failing on injuries, I don't want to hear nothing. This guy said, "Oh, he's injured. It's okay. It happens. It's a compact contact
3
sport."
months, bro.
Nonsense, bro. Mark nonsense, bro. That's his name.
This guy, he needs an intervention.
Oh God,
Sim
Mark,
are not
in the
working,
chat,
bro.
you need to call it. Come and
Like,
defend yourself, yeah.
bro,
But this is Mark
When he
Mr.
defends
Kind of
himself,
different.
he
like
can't
what?
defend nothing, bro. Goals fly through the net like it's 20-0 or something. He
This
can't defend nothing.
guy,
Rubbish.
you can't trust anything he says, bro. It's hard.
Look at him. Look at
Mark
it.
is
Oh,
Look at
you
it. Go
guys
on.
are being a bit harsh. You know what? Yeah,
it's a crime
the
mode.
thing about Mark is right. He hits goals and he misses sometimes, isn't it? He just reports on
He
everything.
misses 80% of the time. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
Mark is the
You
kind of
guys
guy
are.
that will have 70 opportunities to score a hat trick and be like, yeah, I'm a world class striker. Move, bro.
Oh, you guys are mean. Move. Oh, that's called him fabrication Romano. Hey, why didn't you call in? Why didn't you tell the people to climb more? Come here, come, call in. Well, I'm gonna take a next caller. You man stay there just in case he does jump in. Hey, the great one. How you doing?
How are you doing, Joe Blackman? How is my sound?
You
Yeah,
sound
it's
like you're in the
me.
field.
Okay. Listen, let me
You
try.
using
Let me try.
AirPods?
Yeah, I'm using AirPods. Should I turn them off?
Yeah, take them issues out, bro. AirPods are useless in the wind.
Okay, let me turn them off. Let me see.
Just turn off the Bluetooth and then put the phone to your ear.
How about now?
Much better. There we go.
Okay, Joe Blackman. Listen. As one man once said, I told man, bro. I told man.
You told man.
You remember
What though?
You remember 2 weeks ago in the good, bad, and the ugly, where we had the conversation about Ahmad?
Oh, for real.
You remember?
Yes.
At that point, it was like, yeah, this guy is waffling, bro. You get me? But now look,
You
it's
know what?
looking.
Listen, yeah, he
Everyone is
needs
saying
a bigger
Ahmad has won
sample
the
set, though,
right
innit?
hand
That's what we
position,
were
fam.
saying.
What?
Remember at the time we were saying you need a bigger sample size to say that he's going to be the man.
No, but sometimes you can see. Sometimes you can see like the talent, fam. You can see the talent, and you're like, okay, the talent is there, bro. Is he a work hard? He works. He's not like a Marshall who doesn't work hard. Ahmad works hard. So before you can say drop this talented player because this less talented one works harder, you can't do that with Ahmad, fam. You get me? You can't do that with Ahmad.
That's
Ahmad works
true.
hard too. So he like normally you saw play Garnacho, Anthony, they defend. Ahmad defends too. So Ahmad has to start,
Like,
fam. You get me?
listen, hey, bro, please try to understand, yeah. I've liked Ahmad from the first match he played under Oli when he scored that backwards header. Listen, Ahmad is the man. I've always wanted him to play. Last season, I was always questioning why Ten Hag's not playing him. That was one of my biggest questions of last season, even though I was involved in the THDL. I want Ahmad to do well. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, we have right wingers. We have right wingers.
Do we have right wingers? Are we counting Anthony?
You're counting him because he's there.
Yeah.
You can't discount him, fam. The fact of the matter is, he's one of the manager's favorite players, probably, isn't it? Yeah, and he's probably going to get game time. Let's be real.
I hear you, but like the last two games, he's been playing in the reserve team. Sancho played in the reserve team once, and he has played in the main team twice. Anthony plays in the reserve team only, bro. You get me? Like even Mount played in the reserve team yesterday, but Mount has already played in the first team like twice.
Yeah, but really and
Anthony
truly, you
is the
can't
regular in the reserve
you
team.
can't take preseason for nothing when it comes to Ten Hag, innit? Look how he treated Sancho preseason last season. We saw all sorts of experiments last season in preseason. Come to the start of the season.
I think if Sancho was patient, I didn't put out that tweet, Sancho would have played more games. But anyways, that's a topic for another day. I think Sancho would have played more games if like Sancho just shut up after that comment. He's like, yeah, it's calm. He would have played.
Well, what about the main subject then? Yeah, what about the main subject on the thumbnail?
McTominay, I would take 25 million.
Sorry, I enjoy that too much. So say that again.
I would take 25 million because
I mean, I'll take 25 million, but when you hear the likes of Charles coming here and tell you that the likes of Gallagher is getting sold for 40 mil, who's on the last year of his contract as well, blood.
Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy still because
40 mil. Okay. Why should we accept 25 mil?
It's because what we did last season. Last season, he had 2 years on his contract, and we put a 40 million price tag on him. So technically, after 1 year, it should reduce.
Why shouldn't we? Gallagher's getting sold for 40 mil.
No, I hear
he should have a 40 mil price tag on his head if people like Gallagher
last summer. The price tag we put on him last summer was 40 million. So with a year left on his contract, we can't be like asking for the same price as last year. You get me?
Fam, Gallagher is getting sold for 40 mil right now, and he is on his last year of his contract.
Yeah, but Chelsea moved mad, bro. You get me? Mount is trash, but they sold him for 60 million. With 1 year left on his contract, fam.
That's what I'm saying. Why is it Chelsea gets to demand these things and we can't? That's the same point I'm making. You just made my point again. We bought somebody from Chelsea for how much?
60 million.
And then we are going to be selling one of our international top prospects, goal scoring midfielders, plays up back. Sorry, he can play in the back, he can play in the front, he can play in the midfield. This guy is versatile. This is Scott McPhenomenal, fam. You don't know who I'm talking about? Super Scott McTominay, blood. We should be demanding money for this dude, blood.
Fam, I hear you, but the problem is Man United fans is the problem. Like the things you're saying right now in the season, no one says these things. You get me? In the season, we're all like,
McTominay, but this is how we should be selling our players.
I would sell McTominay for 1 million. So the other clubs see this, by the way. They see these things that we write on Twitter. They see these things that we say. I would sell McTominay for chips. So the things you're saying right now are the things we should be saying in the season. You get me? Like if there's a dead player who's like this season, like Anthony right now, we are destroying Anthony. How is somebody going to come and buy him? Because every time United fans talk, they're like, Anthony's the worst player.
1 second, Mark. Why am I moving mad? Are you telling me we shouldn't be demanding money for these players, fam? Why am I moving mad? What have I said that sounds so mad?
We should, but the value is too low. They're like, the stock is
Bro, and
is
listen,
so down.
why couldn't we at least say 30? Okay, we're not going to get 40 here, but why can't we say, all right, listen, yeah, you might have offered 24, 23, whatever it is, yeah. Really and truly, he's worth about 30 to 40 million, innit? Let's be real here, yeah? So how about you sit down with us? We say you can pay 25 now, and then a little 5 more in add-ons, or,
Okay, Joe
you
Blackman,
know, something.
listen. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm going to come to your side. Emil Smith Rowe has been injured for like 5 seasons, fam, and it's 35. The same team that is bidding 15
Thank
million.
you,
The
but why
same.
can't
I'm
we
playing
get a
devil's
little
advocate,
5
bro.
in add-ons? I want
Emil
to...
Smith Rowe, McTominay scores more than. So Joe
Show me
Blackman, I hear
the
you.
up
I hear
money.
you
No,
because
I'm
Emil
done, brother.
Smith
I
Rowe,
need this
the
peas, fam. We
same
need the
team,
peas.
the same team trying to bid for McTominay bought Emil Smith Rowe for 35 million pounds, bro. That's like 40 million euros. 40 million euros. That's crazy still, you get me? So I hear you.
I
I
feel
hear
like
you.
we're
I
getting
hear
robbed
you.
now. I feel like, well, why are we giving everybody bargains? Why is it that we're giving people bargains?
It's
Do you
because
know
of the
what?
past
You know what?
regime. The past
KG
they
always says that we're always going to do this revisionism thing, yeah? That when the man's gone and starts banging in goals for another team, you're going to go, he was all right, you know? He wasn't bad, you know? I bet you. 70,
I don't think people
yeah, listen, I will
they
take
did it with
this. I will
Fred,
take
but I
this
don't think
too. But I'm just saying that I feel like we undervalue our players, fam. Yeah, we need to get that price tag so it feels better to us. Closer to 30. It should be closer to 30, even if it's with add-ons.
I'm
Yeah?
saying I'm expecting 25 with add-ons. 25 plus 5, a light 5 add-ons if he scores like 15 goals or something.
I'm right. And it's possible. But listen, great one. Stay there just in case I need to bring you back, yeah? Bring up
Easy,
yourself.
say no more, say no more.
Thank you, bro. Hey, people, get ready because I don't know if I'm about to get told off or not. It's the one, it's the only, it's everybody's uncle. Uncle. Yes, uncle. How you doing?
Mr. Blackman, it has been a
Yes,
while.
sir.
We went
Yes, you know, it has
to
been a while. You haven't called into my shows. It's like you're upset with me or something, uncle. Don't want to chat to
no,
me.
no, you
I'm
know
like your
it
long
is
lost nephew that you don't
this
chat
summer.
to. I feel I
No, no,
feel
my nephews don't get
disowned.
missing. They are responsible. I don't miss anybody. Well, we had to go on a summer vacation.
Oh
We
yes.
went
How
to
was your
the.
break?
It was good. It was good. We went to the village. We looked at the farmland. All of those things. Everybody is doing fine. We had family meeting.
Good. Yes, and they took
Discussed
all your
KG.
money. I know how it goes when you go back home.
Well, that's why we don't travel with money. And when you're walking on the streets, you bring out your pockets. This will show them that it's empty. You know,
Empty. I have nothing
Uh,
for you.
nothing.
But
So,
yes, but enough
but
about your
yes,
holiday,
this
uncle. What do you think about this right now? Because Mark N is saying I'm talking rubbish. I saw you saying, "What is this argument?" Right, and I'm sweating right now. By the way, but yeah, go on.
yeah. Well, I struggle to see why we are. There are different categories of players. You understand? And let's not
Yes,
get things mixed up. Anthony has not showed us anything to warrant him playing another season in the club. You understand?
I get
But we
that.
can't
But do
use
you
that
think?
same we can't just use that same analogy for McTominay. They are two different people. McTominay is the reason why we finished as high as we finished last season. He came in and scored a lot of last minute
Oh,
goals
that's going to
for
be mad
us.
loud. Sorry. Do you know what, Uncle? I wanted to give you a bomb, but I think I just might have broke everybody's ear holes. Let me just give you this. Yeah, it's true though.
Mac-
It's
If
true.
he won a
Like,
lot of last minute matches for us. Let us not pretend like McTominay was not doing. He was not doing the midfielder role, but when he was up front there playing beside the Hoyland, he had a role that he was playing in the team. You understand?
thank you, thank
And
you.
that it goes back to the value we put on these players. Look at, like you said, look at how much Smith Rowe is being sold for. Look at how much
30
Chelsea is
something,
calling for Conor Gallagher. I can bet
30
you
mil.
if it was McTominay versus Gallagher in the England team, McTominay would have started ahead of him.
Of course.
So why are we?
100%. If McTominay could have been selected for England, you think that Mr. Southgate wouldn't have selected him? Mr. Last Minute Goal,
Exactly.
he would have been used as well.
Exactly. So why are we coming now to sell our players? And they are calling small money. You see, these clubs know. You understand? They know. They are just trying to test the waters to see if this new set of
Be as
footballing
dumb as the
people in
old one.
positions will bend. They will be like the old one. They know. West Ham has this. They have this money. What are you telling me? They have this money. If it's that important to them, they should pay the money.
And they got a new manager. That they're gonna have to try and push forward for this season. Hopefully, they're gonna back him, right? So
exactly, if it's important to his style of play,
that's coming in for him right now. Everybody,
they should spend the money. I'm not taking anything less than 30 million. It's a no. And I'm not talking about 25 plus 5. I'm talking about 30 minimum. Minimum. We can't continue moving like this now. If our club, if we want people to respect our club, we need to start giving it that respect it deserves. People cannot just come and pick players from our club because
take us for fools as well, Uncle. They're taking us for fools. Because how are you going to in my face, right?
When we go to those same clubs to buy players, they'll be calling lugubrious amount for it. Look at the Dortmund issue.
Everton and Braithwaite.
Look at Braithwaite issue. Look at Dortmund. When they want to buy our players, they'll be calling cheap money. When it's time for we to buy their players, they'll be calling money like if what is this?
What?
It has to end. It has. I would rather we play McTominay, play him as a sub, as he's coming when we need him, than to sell him for that amount that they're talking about. I can't sell him for 20 million.
He's a valuable player to us, and people need to realize that he's been valuable, bro. He's been so valuable.
What McTominay did for us last season. If he did it in a lot of those mid-table clubs, you know how far they will go in the season. Those 8-9 goals McTominay scored for us. Add 8-9 goals to West Ham last season and see where they would have finished on the table. Add it to their team and see where they'll finish on the table.
1 second, Uncle Mark has a question for you. 1 second. He said this: would you rather do that or get more midfield signings?
We don't have to sell only McTominay to get midfield signings. There are other players. McTominay is not determinant on. If we don't sell McTominay, Man U will not stagnate. There are other players we can sell. We have defenders that we can sell. We have Casemiro that we can sell if we want to. We have Anthony. We have players.
Casemiro, bro. Who coming in for them players? Name the people coming in for them players, bro.
But the transfer window is still young. The transfer window.
Imaginary fantasy sometimes, bro. Because all I see
why?
Right? Listen to what I'm saying before you keep making up an excuse, bro. Simple like this, right? McTominay is basically blocking the way for more midfielders to come in. We need to get rid of our midfielders so we can bring in more midfielders, right? He is Pure Profit Academy graduate. Which one of our defenders is Pure Profit Academy graduate, bro? None. Which other midfielders?
Hold on.
Who?
It's Emil Smith-Rowe Academy Pure Profits.
For Arsenal, definitely.
For Arsenal,
bro.
Yes. Is Conor Gallagher Pure Profits?
Yes, definitely. So Academy graduate.
Did they reduce the value of the players because they are pure profits?
That is not what I ask you, bro. I ask you a simple question.
So what is the question?
Because of the situation United in currently right now, simple as this, right? We need to sell to bring in players. So would you rather keep McTominay just for 10 more million or sell him for 20, right? And bring in the midfielders that go and improve the squad? That's the simple question.
And that's the point I'm trying. That's the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is McTominay is not the only sellable asset.
So who is where you're not coming from for those players you're talking about? This is why.
How do you know? How do you know that there are not people showing interest?
So let's just fabricate, right? Let's just fabricate.
I am not fabricating because I did not mention any club.
bro. Yeah,
But
exactly what
that is
you're
the
doing.
problem.
You know
That is
why?
the problem with Okay, go on. No,
Bro,
make your point, and then I will make my point.
You are saying that there are other players. Of course, there are other players can be sold, but where is the bids for those players? We getting a bid for McTominay, bro. That is the question. Stick to the point. Forget sources and anything. The current bid right now that everybody reporting is for McTominay. It have no bid for Casemiro. It have no bid for Maguire. It have no bid for Luke Shaw. It have no bid for Dallo. So who? Simple. Who? Name players who have bids for them so we could say, well, let me sell them instead of McTominay, bro. Get the money in and bring in the players. Simple, bro.
Right, so look, I'm going to say this. I'm a Wan-Bissaka. There's a bid there, right?
Let me answer his question. Yeah? Let me answer his question because I let him
first, actually.
I let him talk. Now, you see the problem. The problem is that a lot of you are too short-sighted. You understand? A lot of people are too short-sighted. And you say, oh, this is what is in front of us now. This is what is in front of us. If we don't do it, we miss out. But sometimes you're too short-sighted and you miss the fact that these people are testing. If we hold on, I can bet you, if we hold on, West Ham will increase their bid. They know what they're doing. These clubs have money. Why are you panicking? Why is this how you make business decisions?
Yeah,
hold on. I let you talk. I let you talk. No, I let you talk. Let me finish. It's like you have a business, right? You have a store. You're selling something, and in the moment you're only seeing one customer, and the customer is telling you, oh, sell this thing for me for cheap, and then you panic because in that moment you're not seeing any other person coming to buy it, so you're panicking. Okay, let me sell it for cheap because no other person is coming to buy. Meanwhile, don't forget you still have weeks. You still have weeks to sell that particular item, and if you don't sell that particular item, it's not going to spoil.
Oh, it's not a perishable item then. It's not a perishable item.
It's not a perishable item.
Okay, well, here is the scene, right? Our situation with Scott is a perishable item situation.
This is a sell-by date.
Our situation is a perishable situation because here we're going to happen to the fans, right? All these fan base, man like Yo-Yo in particular, right? Go on, come here to say this shit, right? We don't get no players in. August come and end. We lose the first 2 or 3 games of the season. And everybody go and talk about we didn't get the signings. We could have still Scott McTominay. Some people come in and buy some of our signings. Like somebody come and buy one of the signings, buy a next signing. We end up in the market with rubbish left at the end of the summer.
The king of insinuations here. Well done, Marco.
And that is the problem. When you panic,
donkey, bro.
When you panic,
I just make it.
But that is what you're doing. But that is what you're doing. But that is what you're doing. You're panicking. You're panicking.
Season, bro. Y'all came
I didn't say that last season. I did not say that last season. Did you hear me last season?
And this is what happened. Did you need to get y'all was screaming get players in on time so they could get better in. That's what y'all was screaming 2 weeks ago on KG stream, bro. You and Yo-Yo. You're playing
no. No,
I scream.
Yes.
What did you say? I
scream?
You
was not saying that.
Because do not make any false accusations against me.
Okay.
Do not make any false accusations against me.
No problem.
Typical.
I am a very patient man. I am a very patient man.
Stream, bro.
And if you have done business,
accusations
before.
You all will go and
you have done business before.
You know that he come back for these 2 fellas.
Now listen, get what I'm saying.
Statement.
I hear what you saying, Uncle. I'm not panicking, but I just saying if this is the current situation of Man United right now, what you rather? Because this is a perishable situation, guys. We have
no time. So what was the first bid? Let me ask you a question. 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 Hold on. Let me ask you a question. What was the first? How much was the first bid that came in for McTominay? The first bid we got this season. How much was it? No. Can anybody tell me?
I agree with all. They get more money, But what I'm saying is, if this is the situation, that's why I asked
But
the
this is
question
not the
also.
situation.
You keep
But this is not
changing
the
It
situation.
is.
It will
Currently,
change.
we only getting
No, but
bids
it
in
will
excess of
change.
15 million,
But
bro. We ain't getting no 30
it
million.
will
We have a
change. It
proposed
will
bill
change.
that haven't happened yet. Okay, no problem. No problem.
It will
Okay,
change.
let's
That
see.
is why. That is why
Okay,
the
let's
board.
hope and
enough.
That
pray.
is why the
Let's
board have rejected the
It's
deal.
enough. Hope and pray. Hope and pray. Uncle. I'll bring you back. You guys, Jesus Christ, that went off, innit? But it was fun. That was fun. Well, it was fun, innit? Yeah. The fact of the matter is, yeah. Look, I understand Mark N's point to a point, I guess, because look, it is fabrication. What Uncle's saying, and it might happen, it might not happen, yeah. But at the same time, you have to give space for people to negotiate and make business happen. And I personally don't think that we should be taking every little bit of money that's thrown to us. What are we, Desperate United? Someone said in the chat, yeah. What are we? Are we Desperate United? Are we waiting for a handout? What are we handout? Like, nah, fam. Everybody that comes to us right now, they better show. Show me the money. Stop playing games with me. Everybody right now needs to stop playing games with Man United. Every team that comes to us take us for little man syndrome. Didn't we just bad up Real Madrid the other day and took Yelena Euro? So why is it now everybody's coming to us acting like say we're a little man and we're supposed to pay them big peas, but they don't want to pay us big peas? Listen, people, stop it. We do need to start thinking about value for our players. Listen, you three. I'm gonna bring you three back. Yeah, just as actually you four. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. Yo, let's end the show in a little group chat.
All right then.
Don't, Mark. Let me ask you this quick question, yeah, because he was asking a lot of questions a minute ago, yeah. Don't you think that getting value for money should be something that this Ineos group should be looking to do as well?
100%.
Let's bring everybody back.
Everybody
waiting.
there. No disagreements there, bro. None. Of course, we want to get the most
blowing
and
out.
we can
I said
be
the who's
Ethan
blowing out.
just
or the
running
God. What's
outside,
your
bro.
about you? Put that
It's
right,
him.
cool. Good
The
one.
great one.
All I'm saying is, bro, now two things. I want us to get the best prices possible, the most money possible for our players. At the end of the day, there's Manchester United players. They should be worth top end value. But the current situation doesn't seem like it promoting that. So I am of the situation where it's looking like we need to get players in urgently. So we start the season on a proper foot, right? And of course, I don't mind waiting to the end of the window to get players. I know, well, if we lose some games, by the time the players bet in, we could recover. I have patience for that, but not all fans have patience for this. And that don't mean all the players go and just sit and wait for us until the end of the window as well. They might agree terms now, but 2 weeks from now, they might decide, well, listen, this ain't looking like we all serious, that we push. So I just looking at it like a perspective situation. We have to look at it that it's not set in stone that we will get these players if they wait till the end of the window. And it's not set in stone that our bid will come in for 30 million.
One question, yeah, because we say this selling to buy thing, and I think we don't really take heed to how important it is. Don't you think the amount we're able to sell these players for has an impact on who we are able to buy?
Yeah.
Because it's cool saying, take 10
this is
million
already an
for Scott
acceptable point,
McTominay.
bro. You don't need to ask this question.
But
We agree on this point.
but
This is
but
already
can
a
we
baseline. That's not
can we
what I'm
can we
talking
look at
about.
also Mark is saying some facts that we're all just choosing to ignore. Let's not act like he's not making sense. What he's trying to say is that, look, there's no way we can sit here as well and start demanding certain prices to these guys that all of us here, have been spending the whole entire season talking down on. We're the biggest club in the world when it actually fan base. So that means every other club also watches us talk down these players. So
Brother, I've seen Chelsea talk down Havertz. I've seen Chelsea talk down Conor Gallagher. I've seen players that,
It costs him
bro,
all the time.
Smith
Yeah,
Rowe
we
doesn't even play
understand that.
Exactly.
We're not,
football,
you see,
bro.
this is not the
He's been
argument,
on leave.
Charles,
He's
stop
but that's
pushing
not the
the
argument.
goalposts,
You
bro. This
see,
is
that's
not
the
the
problem.
argument.
Okay.
No,
Let
no, no,
Kenny
no.
finish. Let Kenny finish. Go on, Kenny. Kenny, go on.
Exactly.
Finish your point.
So, yes. So my point is that, look, if our main issue is that we need to get rid of these players that we have been talking down, that we've been saying they're not good enough. Yes, they're not attracting prices that we need. But what we need is to change the squad. So if we lose certain man, like let's say McTominay, and then we bring in Ugarte real quick. For me, if we lose 110 million, that's okay. That's a win-win. Let's go. You know, because then
I'll tell
by
you,
the
let me
time it's
tell you the
January
problem with
window,
that.
yeah.
Let me tell you the problem with that. So Ineos need to set a precedent going forward to the whole world of football. If you're allowing these players to go, well, like McTominay for 20 million, when you know you can get an extra 5 to 10 million to set the real precedent on the world of football, Ineos need to make sure they can't be taken for absolute mugs and need to make sure they get the best value for money for these players that have come directly from the academy. I think the best example is the
That
Mason
sounds
Greenwood
super
situation.
amazing and all, bro, but it's still
Yeah.
not
And to add
answering the
to add
question
to
we're
that,
talking about. It makes no sense in the
to add to that,
conversation we having.
hold on.
Because
To add to that,
realistically, what you're talking about
Mark,
is
let's
realistically what
tackle
the
that.
club is
no.
Let's
talking
So I
about.
think
No.
let's tackle that.
How does that not
Magen,
make
hold
any
on,
sense in the
Magen,
conversation we're talking?
Parliamentary
hold
No,
on.
speaking.
because understand what we're saying.
Let me
We
hold.
agree with what you
Everybody's
agree.
it's
understand
not
what you're
Yo,
saying.
black man, do some
You
parliament thing, bro.
interrupted. Yeah, you interrupted Yo-Yo to make your point, Mark. So you gotta wait. Go on,
Oh, should I
Okay,
Yo-Yo.
continue?
so
Yo-Yo.
Go on, Uncle.
You two want to talk.
okay,
Go on,
yo
Uncle.
yo
You
yo,
can
go
add.
on.
No, Uncle, it's fine. You can add to it. It's fine.
Okay, so Mark, what you're not understanding is we are not disagreeing with you. We are not totally saying the amount that we are calling is not unreasonable, and it's basically what the club said when they rejected this current bid. That the bid is it's nice, it sounds good, but we it's not close enough to what we have, to what we need. And that is the point we are trying to make. We are not trying to say sell Scott McTominay for 50 million. You understand? But the price we are calling is not inconsiderate for a player of his caliber. Hold on. It's not inconsiderate for a player of his caliber. And then when you're saying get rid of players to bring in players, you also have to know that the club are doing their maths, and they might have looked at the money and say, if we collect this money just because we want to get rid of McTominay, the money is still not going to be enough to buy Ugarte. Have you thought about that? That
But
maybe
you
the
see,
money that we want
if
to
it
collect,
didn't,
hold on. That maybe
bro,
the money they want to collect is
You're
too
getting
small
Ugarte on loan,
to
bro.
get in the next player.
I
Yeah.
considered
So
all of
everything
those
has
things
to be
before I
right.
said what I said, bro. I considered all of these things. Now, you see, the most important
But
thing that you
you
guys
consider
overlooking,
did you do the
you are
maths?
overlooking something that
Did you
I
do the
say.
maths? Did
Of
you do the
course,
maths?
bro.
It's not
Stop them,
consideration.
stop them
Do
for
you
this
know
so
how much?
asking, bro. You see, there's a
Do you know
problem,
how
bro.
much
They
Ugate's salary is
overlooking
going to be?
something because they just want to talk about hubris, bro. Basically, yes, of course, it's good. It's good for them to set a precedent, of course. But after a decade, bro, in one season, you're not going to get that precedent set. It will take some time. Maybe over the next 2 or 3 windows, that precedent will fall in line,
Do
bro.
you know if the money is going to be enough to buy Ugarte? That is my
Bro,
question.
Ugarte could be coming on a loan with a buy obligation for next season.
Do
So
you
for
know if the money is
this
going to be
season, we're
enough
not
to
spending
bring
a
him on
dollar.
loan?
We're not spending a
Do you
dollar
know
to
if
pay
the
for him
money
this
is going
season.
to be?
He's
Do
coming
you
on a
know if the
loan.
money is going to be? And when you talk about this season, next season, who are we going to sell to bring in Ugarte?
Oh my
If we
goodness,
take
bro.
him on loan, no. If
You
you
see,
take him on loan this
you see
season,
the
Next season is
problem
so
with this
rusty.
guy, bro.
no. But you
You're
have
only
to. But
seeing
you
your
have
point
to.
of view,
You
bro.
cannot. But you
It don't make
cannot talk
sense
about
talking, bro.
today. The problem with
You
you
and
people
your
is you're
talk are
short-sighted.
trying to rebut and
You're
they only arguing.
short-sighted.
Shut
You are
Cook him.
Both of you
short-sighted.
go.
Cook him.
No, you two, Uncle. You both got to go. I'm not even just cutting off Mark. I'm cutting them both off. Yeah, I'm cutting them both off. Man, saying you people, we're both saying you
WrestleMania.
people. Everybody needs a beat. Everybody needs a plug
WrestleMania.
it.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
to be honest, like
But
Yo-Yo,
look,
listen. To be
Go
honest,
on.
Yo-Yo, we need to be a bit realistic with some of these things we're saying. What we really need as United is to bring in new bodies, new blood. We've
For
seen
sure.
these players before. So if a loss of 5 to 10 million to bring in somebody fresh that can come and do a different job is worth it in the long run because we still have the January transfer window going on. The way
But
things
you
are
know what?
going.
I have to say this.
Listen,
Bro, I have to say this, yeah.
This is
Just let
actually
me say
crazy.
this, because that same point that you're making there, yeah, because this goes with Uncle's point and it goes with Mark's point, yeah. The end of the day, fam, yeah, we still should look. What is wrong with trying to get more, though? Okay, look, everybody's panicking. Oh, 23, sell him right now. We just say, whoa, blood, whoa, calm your ass down, blood. Yeah, we go, whoa, 23. Okay, they come with 23. All right, fam, that's close, but it's not close enough. How about we just say,
Joe Blockman.
wait till next week innit, and see what happens. Hopefully, we can push that price up a little bit. Everybody else makes us wait weeks.
Joe
But we
Blockman.
shouldn't be just slapping the hand off of everybody that comes. We're not desperate FC fam.
Can I make
But
a point?
Joe,
Can I make
listen,
a point?
I was just cut out short. Listen, Joe, we need to
I did
stop.
cut you off, so go on.
We need to stop this. We need to stop this habit of always trying to say these other people are doing this. These other people have been run well longer than we have. They've been managed properly than we have. You understand? Everybody knows that we're the ones that they come with Vaseline for. So there's no way you can just start thinking all over a sudden you're gonna.
Vaseline for who,
Like,
fam?
what
No.
do you mean? We're trying to have a serious conversation. And man said Vaseline, bro.
I don't know. No,
Like, man,
Please.
trying to have a serious
Nah.
conversation. And this guy just
Hey,
said
no,
they
no.
come with Vaseline. Like, can you not imagine the ment in this Man United fan group, bro? Man
shit.
said, like,
Yeah.
you see,
The point.
You know what? All I'm
this
gonna
is
say is, go on. Do you know what? Actually, the great one wanted to say something
Listen, I want
before.
to make a point on your thing of let's hold out for more money. I think last season we had a 30 million bid rejected because we wanted to hold out for 40 million, and then they walked away. I think it was West Ham. You remember? If we do that again, if we hold out for like 40 or 30 and they walk away again, McTominay will be coming off the bench against Burnley. You get me?
And
we need to look at both sides. Last season we held out.
Bro, McTominay
Am I
off the
wrong?
bench is not an issue. It's when he starts that he's an issue because McTominay can get you goals. You bring him on in the 80th minute, he can do something. He is a squad player. That's what McTominay is. He is them Darren Fletchers, bro. One of the man them that is just there. There's a reason why every manager that comes likes him. I'm not saying that if we can sell him, we should keep him. But bro, the prices being called right now are a joke.
It's rude. It's
Let's
actually
clarify.
offensive.
It's not West Ham. It's Fulham. And that's the. I don't know.
Oh, that was what's his name.
By the way, it's Fulham.
You too.
Fulham are trying to buy him. Let's be clear.
Bro,
it's not West Ham.
Forget it's Fulham or not. Listen to the logic, bro. Whether it's Fulham or not, the deal is not guaranteed. Now, it's fine to want the most money, bro, understandably, bro, and it might not add up if we don't get 30 and we get 20 or 25 instead. Now, I'm not saying these things. Understand what I'm saying? I'm saying you don't want the deal to collapse because this man above me here, McGinn specialist, talking about let him come off the bench, and all they're saying, yeah, let him come off the bench, right? But if that causing us to not get Ugarte, not get no midfield signings in the summer, then what are they going to be saying? What are they going to be saying during the season? Because all they asked for the shit. Because all they wanted the shit.
Come off the bench.
Now, let's be clear.
Come off the bench. Like,
McTominay
isn't that much
let's be clear.
That he affects the whole team, bro.
All three of you all just put in unison. He can come off the bench. It's no problem. He's a sub. So let him come off the bench next season and we get no more players. Because if that is the situation that it is right now, because that's the question I asked.
I'm not saying we don't need we need starting players, fam.
So yeah, right. If you know it's
bench player. So if we could sell a bench player for the same amount that Chelsea could sell them for, go on.
Let me say this, right? So let's not use football as an example. Let's say you're negotiating to buy something like in a market. You're haggling for a price. Everybody stays within a certain range. You're at one side, they're on the other side. And what they're probably doing right now is they're haggling to meet at a middle point where everybody's happy. This is why we should let Ineos do their job and not be worried about losing the opportunity to sell Scott McTominay. If Ineos are so good, then they should be able to get a good deal for Scott McTominay that everybody is happy with. That's how I look at it.
All I saying is what we deserve better saying is mostly chatting shit, bro. Let me be fair. Because he talking about a car, and a car is only it could be more valuable to the owner than it is to the person buying it in any way, shape, or form at any given point, bro. Let me be real. The
That's just
mileage
how
could be too long, and it could
that's
be
the
not worth
market
what he can.
in
But let me
general.
be
It's not
real,
about
guys. All I'm
the
trying
car
to
or
say is
whatever.
this, right? The most important thing we have to look at is that, listen, we could say the window early. It have a month left, right? Today is the 1st of August. We have 4 weeks left of the window. But we are not the only clubs buying in the window. So we have to look at it from all the perspectives, bro, that it could have hijacks going on our players that we want. And what players will be left for us to get if we wait until the end? We might end up in a
That's not what
problem.
we're doing, though. Ineos have a set number of players that they've looked at. So if they
Literally.
don't get
All right,
target
so
A,
let me
they
ask you a
get B,
question. But
C,
there's a
D.
drop off from B,
but
C to
that's
D, bro.
that's
Target A
Lil
is the
Yo-Yo.
best.
That's not true. That's what he's
So if
saying
we
is that
get
That is
so
true.
we get target E
okay,
and
but
target
if
E
it
is
was like that,
levels worse than target A, you accepting this shit, right? Because that's
I'm
what
bro,
you're
not.
saying.
That's
But
Lisanzo
not the
that's
was
what
point.
our
They're not
second
Ineos are
targets.
option,
saying,
bro.
bro.
No,
Mark,
Bravo
you're
okay,
is
you're
Mark,
missing the
second
Mark,
point.
option.
Mark, listen,
Just
listen. Let me
remember.
jump in there, Mark. Listen,
Go
Yo-Yo.
on.
Yes, we have target A, target B, target C, but don't forget the fact that we still need to have to sell in order for us to even
Of
acquire
course.
target A. So what Mark is trying to say is this: those targets are not just gonna sit there while the transfer window is getting closer and closer. If we're not offloading people quickly enough. We can look. We have several
The
players that
perfect
we can
example
offload.
is
Let me
Matthias
finish.
Delict.
But let me finish. We have
Go
several
ahead.
players that we need to offload from this team that we used to call a surplus to requirement. But now, if we can get some of them off to bring in the ones that will come and reinforce the squad, that's correct. The ones that can wait for a better price, we can wait for those. But when you look at right now, we cannot buy anybody without offloading. But if we keep holding on to a good price, if that price doesn't come, we'll remain with the same squad we had last season, and that we will have 1 week before the transfer window closes. And for me, that's just a reminder of Glazeronomics.
Exactly.
I hear
Be
you,
realistic.
but players are still waiting currently right now for Manchester United to handle business. Case
That's an
in point,
exception.
Matthias Delict.
That's an exception. That's not a
Sofian
There's an
generalization.
Amrabat is
exception.
waiting for us right now.
He is not, bro.
Just
Come on,
waiting.
bro. You
They're
listen, you
waiting
went
for
from the
us.
level of Matthias Delict
But
to the
the
caliber of
thing is
Sofian
that
Amrabat, bro. Come
you're
on, bro.
forgetting is that they will not wait for a long time. They are also observing other teams.
Of course.
You think
Bro,
their agents
most
are
of
not
these
working
players will be
overtime?
at their club at the end of the transfer window. Why are we acting like as if these guys are going everywhere and anywhere at the same time? Most of these players were the only ones linked to them, bro. August 31st, if we don't get Ugarte, he's staying at PSG, period. Case closed. He isn't going
Yeah.
nowhere. Rabiot is on a free. Maybe he will find a club, but for now, he's waiting for us. Amrabat, again, until the end of the
Wait.
transfer window, that brother isn't going anywhere.
Well, they're
The
living in a
players we are
charity
linked
life,
to,
bro.
these are
Everybody had to
not the,
wait on
the type
y'all.
of mandem that everybody is looking at, bro. How many
So
people are looking at Ugarte? How many?
You don't know, bro. You just saying that
but
prospectively, bro.
No,
Brother,
It's
Let
reports.
me jump in here.
We're speaking from reports, isn't it?
Let
Let
Uncle
me
Cook
jump
go.
in here because
these players will
when
wait.
I said something, you said
Last points as
I
well,
don't.
people, because we
You,
hit the hour and a half
yeah,
mark.
I made some points, and then you said I don't know because there's no facts. We've not seen any news of any other clubs linking anybody to any of these players. So as long as we have not seen it, you don't know. As far
It's
as I'm
not
concerned,
facts.
nobody else
That's
is linked
exactly
to
what
any
I'm
of these
saying, though.
players.
That's
It's
exactly
not
what
No,
I'm
facts.
saying. You don't know.
nobody else is linked, or nobody else is linked to them because we are not seeing any news, and we are
but
standing on that business. Because when I made a point about something that there's no news on, you told me there's no
On
news. So as far as
business.
you're concerned, it doesn't exist. So
but
Bro,
there
there's
is
no
I'm
nobody.
anchor.
panicking.
These
I
people
know
are
why
Anchor.
feel them
waiting
panicking.
for us.
I want the
Anchor.
team to be ready. And let
Anchor,
me
do
be
you want me to
I
realistic
refresh
want
that?
about it, bro. Everybody not go and sit and wait on Man
so
United
so let me
forever. Don't
let
talk
me
about
chip in here
exceptions
before I
and make
go.
it a generalized
Let me
rule, bro.
chip in here before I
It's not
go. Let
50
me chip
players
in here
sitting down
before I.
waiting on United, bro.
Hold
It's
on,
about
Mark.
2 or
The
3.
problem with Mark is Mark
Give
stops
chance for
above
some people
everybody.
to talk also. Listen,
Everybody.
Yeah,
Uncle.
stop
Listen,
being
Uncle.
Apple. Uncle,
Listen,
floor
Uncle.
is
Let me
I was
drop
trying
yours.
my
to
2 cents.
I
Let
was
me
trying
drop
to
my two
respond to what you
cents.
said earlier, Uncle. Then you can finish. Then I'll end here. What you, Uncle? Don't forget that some players have been bought without us knowing, where they've just been hijacked quickly. You know, there's a lot of clubs that need midfielders. We're not the only club that need players. First of all, so we cannot, and we're not we don't have the luxury of winding down the transfer market, especially when we don't have the money either, you know. So for me, it's very counterproductive for them to start holding down prices that we know for sure it's acceptable. 25 million for McTominay is okay, because that allows us to maneuver a little bit in the transfer market right now. So holding back to wait for 30 million, if that doesn't come, it leaves us in a very awkward position. That means we need to start questioning their management themselves. That for sure, we need to be honest with each other here, Little Yo-Yo and Uncle, that if these guys are holding it down and this happens, you need to come back and say you were holding it down. You need to come back to this moment, because we have to critically analyze them. It's business, like you said. Business is based on how you maneuver in the market. If you're trying to buy a stock and they're telling you it's a bad buy, but you keep insisting and you lose the money, you have to be accountable for that. You get fired by your broker, period. So that's what I'm saying. We cannot
Same
sit
thing
here
if
and
you
not.
sell badly, though. Don't forget that side. It's a two-way street. It's not
That's
just
it. No,
buying.
he's not going to get to reply to you. So that was his last point.
Yeah.
By the way, don't
Like,
go asking no more questions.
Look at this
Don't
guy
ask him a question.
stressing. Look at Joe. He's like, I need to end the stream, bro.
Man,
So
Please.
I'll
I'm
wrap up.
sweating out the
I will wrap
shirt.
up with this.
My bathroom is hot. I don't have no aircon in this room. I am sweating.
I will
All
wrap
right.
up. I will wrap up with this, so that I will also go out and enjoy the fresh breeze.
Yes.
So I've heard what all of you have to say, especially those who are countering the argument. And there's a reason why the Ineos board, those football guys, they found a way to convince PSG to release Ugarte on a loan instead of a permanent deal. You understand? They've somehow talked them into letting us sign Ugarte on a loan. We are not certain, but there's a likelihood that we might get him on a loan. Now, my point is, we don't know the exact financial situation of the club. And you have to take that into consideration. These guys know the financial situation of the club. We don't know whether the difference between the current bid that West Ham rejected and the one that they're going to accept, maybe the difference might be 3 or 4 or 5 million. But they know that 5 million, that 5 million will be the difference between getting a player and not getting a player. And my point is simple. If you sell him for the price you think is right, even though Ineos think is wrong, they don't like that price because they've done their maths. If you sell him for that amount and you're unable to bring in a midfielder to replace him because the money is not enough, what then happens? You'll then be forced to try and offload another player so that you can balance the money and bring in the midfielder you want. Now, because you want to offload another player, another club is going to come in and bid for that player for cheap because they know that you need the money to balance out what you have. You understand? So I'm not saying I understand the entire economics of the club, but I'm trying to tell you that there is a reason these guys even said in this statement that they actually considered that amount before they decided to reject it. Let us not assume we know the financial state of the club. These people know, and that's why they've considered it, but they've rejected it. I'm not saying sell McTominay for 50 million, but if they feel they can get him for higher than the current bid, then let's let them do their stuff. That's my contribution.
Thank you, Uncle. Do you know what? I fully agree with that, though. I guess that's why it's hard for me. Do you know what? Mark N, talk after that, actually, because, that's opposing views. So,
All I saying is, I not that I disagree with getting the most money. That's not the argument. The argument is the waiting situation. Now, while some players are waiting for us, it's not the general rule of thumb. It's an exception to the situation. And with the current market, bro, like he's saying there, in one side, yes, we need the money. But in another side, if you look at how much money we paid on some players before, it was not that much. We only spent 32 million in the market so far. And we bought 2 players worth 100 and something million if you combine the fees. So it's more about maneuverability currently, like Caddy was saying earlier on. Because at the end of the day, we're not trying to spend lump sums. We're trying to pay down and pay on installments. So if we get a loan for Ugarte that benefits us with the fact that we don't really have a large chunk of money to spend. The biggest problem, as I say, that is the waiting game. Other teams will come in just the same and try to bid for players that we want, and same other teams will come in and try to lowball us for players that we have. So if we get a bid within reason, we had to accept it, bro. It might seem like a panic, but sometimes you have to take what you have in hand because you can't count your eggs before the chicken laid, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you a bump for that one on your way out, Mark. You know what? I hear it, Mark. I do hear it. What happened to you? You know what? Yeah, what's the name? Just came in here. Courtside jumped in and then he disappeared. But what I'm going to say is this, Mark. I do have to agree with you on that one. But at the same time, I just think that we can't just go grasping at every offer that comes to us straight away. I'd rather give it a little time. You know, we heard the bid yesterday. We heard another bid the day before. You know, you never know what could happen on the 4th or 5th day. That's all I'm saying. But yeah. Sorry, who wants to talk next?
I'll go
Charles?
next. Yeah, because one thing we've all failed to notice again is the fact that again last season this team grossly underperformed. Grossly. If we can get these guys to their level, it's a different situation entirely. This whole rush, this whole desperation of we need to lowball our players, we need to sell McTominay for 10 million so that we can get Ugarte to make the team better. Bro, if the new coaches do their job, this team is already better. Watching preseason, this team is already better. And we don't have our first teamers. We don't have the Brunos that all of you like. We don't have the Minus in midfield. We don't have the
Kobe
Lissandros
Mino.
in defense. We don't have the Dallo at right back. This team is good. If they are trained well, they will be better.
Well, you know, listen to all the players that have been out.
Exactly.
You're cooking.
Literally. So all this desperation of let's low ball, let's accept, we're in a rush, we're in a hurry. Bro, we're not in that bad of a situation. This is just the usual transfer window situation where everybody gets gassed at nothing, everybody gets worried about nothing. We need to calm down and think logically, bro. The team isn't complete. Think of what we've seen. It can
True
still
that.
go
True
a
that.
level up. Right now, the McTominay offer is dirty. It's disrespectful. None of us are here saying
Thank
don't
you.
sell McTominay, but we're saying when the price is right, sell him. And the price is looking like 30 million. Sell this brother for 30 and then reinvest it however you want to reinvest. But don't tell me if we don't sell McTominay, we're going to be shit. No. We have players of a level. We have top quality players in this squad that will only get better with the right coaching and the right football environment, which we have all said. That's all.
Hey, Charles, with the
He cooked.
cooking.
He cooked.
And
He
it's
cooked.
true, though. The thing is, as well, yeah, it's not like, okay, our team, we've not even been playing with the full squad. That's something that, yeah, it's true. We're acting like it's the end of, and not only that as well. If we don't sell McTominay, do you feel the last two of you that are in here right now? Actually, me bringing Courts as well because he had something to say as well. Yeah, with the team that we have right now, the Omar Baradas, the Wilcox, and all that, right? Are you still not confident that even if we didn't get rid of Scott McTominay, that we would still get the likes of Ugarte because they've already secured the deal even before we knew about Scott leaving?
I think we're getting Ugarte 100%. I think we're getting Ugarte still.
Do
With
you know what we
McTominay
need to
staying
Would you be
or
scared?
going, we're getting Ugarte. Either on loan or we're buying him. But I think it's going to be a loan thing.
Yeah, go on.
I'll
Who
be
wants to
honest with
answer
you.
that first?
I
I
Yeah,
have
agree.
no idea, man. Go on,
fair
Courts.
enough. Yeah.
I
Go
think
on,
we're
go on.
getting
Lewis say?
Ugarte. I think
Oh,
we're
go on.
getting Ugarte. But what I would agree with Charles, and the vibe around the club is a lot better than it was last season. The ownership's sorted out. There's
That's
no
true.
people can see that things are changing now, which changes everyone's mindset. If you see when Newcastle, like when they got qualified for the Champions League, their squad didn't massively change. But one thing that helped them was the environment around the club. Now, a lot of the reports are saying you can see the players are happier, the staff are happier, there's a structure. Also, people are seeing now, well, if I don't perform, they'll get rid of me quickly. There's no comfortability that players had now because under the Glazers, they knew they're going to get their contract extension because the person in charge of footballing don't know nothing about football. So
John
they'll
Mata.
be like, oh, he's up for a contract renewal. We'll just give him the contract renewal. So things are changing now. So even the players, the squad that we've got will perform better than they did last season, just simply because the surroundings are better this season.
And the manager's been backed as well. They know that it's a possibility that you could definitely go before this manager now. I think that's one of the main reasons why I was very, very much THDL last season. The fear of God are in these players now. Like, if they don't perform, they can see as well that Ineos are not afraid to get rid of you for whatever price they need to get to. That's another thing. You will be gone. Like, you don't pretend that we can't get rid of players. Now we're showing you we can get rid of players. So the next one of you to not be performing,
Tell a man, move!
this season, hey, listen, it's begun. It's begun. Hey, you man, great one. Did you have something else to say?
Okay, listen. This today's show has had a lot of realism today. Listen, I'm gonna end it on a reckless thing. I think we're gonna break Bayer Leverkusen unbeaten record still. So.
He said what?
Oh, that's crazy. Say that again. Yo, say that one. Say that.
He said what?
We breaking Bayer Leverkusen unbeaten record, bro. 54 games unbeaten. Watch.
Have you eaten cupcakes from Amsterdam? Has he had them cupcakes from Amsterdam?
No, bro, I don't know what he's had.
The biggest budge this morning. Oh, we can't even win in preseason, let alone win every game next season. That's mad. That's mad.
Crazy.
But guys, listen, you two especially, thank you as well. Yeah, you man coming, always helping me. Thank you, guys.
Anytime, man.
Subscribe to Backhand Entertainment.
If this guy uploads again.
Yes, we have started.
Yo, he said he's going live tonight.
Again. We're going live tonight, baby.
Are you going live, yeah?
I'm going live tonight, baby.
Swear down.
Swear down, man. You get me, dude.
Yusuf Blackman is uploading again. Let's go.
2 weeks.
Let's
do this. And you know what? Yeah, on that note, hey, anybody coming for our players this season?
Show me the money. Let's go. Yeah.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky this.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.